we're gonna finish this thing, and if you want to chime in on it, you know what I'm saying, we're more than happy. We're talking about right now the Joyner Lucas and the responses he's got, and him performing in the church. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, definitely. I watched the video. I haven't listened to Bizzle's response yet, but I definitely watched Joyner's stuff.
Yeah. So he was just someone just put like the authenticity is real and the struggles and the inner demons on the track is beautiful. Even if you find Christ in the journey, it's a tricky conversation. And what I was just about to say is, we can't forget that, he is calling out to God, whether it's genuine or not. I don't know his heart. I don't know whether he did it just for clicks or he did it because he genuinely wants to know about God. We don't know. He hasn't made a statement in detail about the motive of the video. All we have is the video. So judging just the video, he is literally professing his concerns to God, to the things that he struggled with, the deaths and things that he feels that of people that should have died. So in light of all that, we can't forget that he is putting this out there, his concerns and the things that he's feeling. So it's only right that a person that is loving wants to come alongside and respond or find out more about what's going on, whether through a track or personal. I think it's a healthy thing to respond and have this type of dialogue. Like right now, we're talking about this and we're able to go through these issues and pick apart what could have been, what hasn't been, and what we could do better to help people like this that may come up. Not just Joyner, but people in walks of life have these same concerns.
So for those of you that are just jumping in, Chris Busker is the owner of Rap Remnant, which is a media site for Christian hip hop. Is that correct, Mr.
Yes,
Busker?
that is correct.
And so I'm just introducing who you are as you prepare yourself to answer Gil's question about this topic. So go ahead, Gil. Go finish the question.
So the question was like, whether it's good for us to respond or not, or whether we should leave it, or is it something that we should have just left alone? And I'm saying that I'm glad that there was responses made, and you didn't get to hear it, but Marrio made a response as well. We played it earlier, so you can go back later and listen to it. And
I'll share that with you after, brother.
Yeah, we can send it to you.
You'll get a copy after.
Sounds good.
So what do you think, brother?
I guess that's good, because I just got to say my thoughts. I have no idea what you guys said. It's kind of twofold. One, Joyner Lucas has a lot of religious symbolism in his work. There is one music video, I can't remember the name of the song, but he picks all these people up in a limousine and he has a Last Supper style dinner with them. And then one by one, it shows how each person did him wrong. There's the girl he was like in love with and she cheated on him. There was a manager who really did him wrong. And then there was an old lady somehow, I don't know what she did, but and then at the end he like flipped the table and how angry he still was about that. So like he's like, let's look at all this on a spectrum, okay? Ultimately, Christ is the truth. And I believe that hip hop is the exploration of the truth. It is us trying to explore our ideas, and then as we work ourselves more towards the truth. And
I like that. Hold up. What'd you say? Don't pass that. Work out these ideas as we work toward the truth.
Yeah. So if you look at like Tupac, he spoke the truth as he saw it.
You're right. Like a reflection of it.
Everybody who I know that's a rapper is speaking the truth from their perspective.
Right, I got you.
And and what I liked about Joyner's, to go back on the spectrum, Joyner is closer to Christian hip hop than the majority of all rappers. So we need to congratulate him and say, good job. you are a leader, and everybody who's not in the Christian hip hop camp should emulate Joyner and move towards Christ. Now, those people that are in the Christian hip hop realm do not move towards Joyner and start doing sacrilegious stuff in a church, because then you are moving away from Christ and away from God, and you are doing that because you think it's cool. So that's where the message is twofold. For the people who are further from Christ, good job, Joyner. Everybody, all y'all who are further from Christ than Joyner should follow Joyner's example. Everybody who's closer to Christ than Joyner, no. Don't emulate him. Don't follow him.
Look at. Okay, I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going. So you're saying the fact that he's even wrestling and asking these questions,
it's phenomenal.
Okay, and then the ones that are in ahead, the believers that are well studied and whatnot, to not backslide.
Exactly.
Thinking that it's cool to be in that space that Joyner is currently. Is that kind of like where you're going with it?
Absolutely.
I can see that.
That's a dope perspective.
And when I watched the video, I actually saw a version of myself, but it was when I was a freshman in high school, and my childhood babysitter got stabbed to death at a homecoming party.
Wow.
And I heard about it in Sunday school the next day. And I'm just like, what? And I was wondering, why did you take Eric? Why did you take him? Wow. And I remember like being like, what the heck, God?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Why would you allow that? And so if you've ever lost somebody, you have wrestled with that issue that he is presenting in there. And so I don't think it's juvenile to wrestle with that issue, because unless if you have lost somebody close to you, somebody you looked up to, somebody you wanted to see again, you've had those thoughts. And we need to work with those people that are having those thoughts and are wrestling with those issues. And we need to approach it in a Christ-like way of saying, I feel you. I feel your pain. I may not feel it exactly. I may not have felt it as bad as how you currently feel it, but guess what? I want to help you get better. And then
amen.
On a case by case basis, approach it from that.
Facts. And you feel that even the response for that should be the same way.
Yeah.
Coming alongside, loving, caring.
And sometimes coming alongside them as well, like especially if you have the opportunity to come alongside them person to person, like, face to face. Sometimes silence is more than they need. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Sometimes they don't want to hear, biblical truths. It's just not the right time. You know what I mean? It's dope that we have that opportunity to give the gospel and speak biblical truths. But sometimes people just want to just be listened to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Hey, is this hearing okay? Is that?
It was actually better the other way.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. Way better. Say again.
Is that better now?
Yeah, that sounds crisp.
Cool.
Okay, good.
So Chris, talk about your media site. Tell us a little bit about your desire, where you see Christian hip hop right now, and what you want to do to help it move forward.
Yeah, let's start from the beginning. So the name, everything.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think God held stuff from me until I was ready. Because I did not start Rap Remnant. Around the same time Rap Remnant was started, I tried to create a secular version of it, and it just flopped. It just failed. And it just wasn't where it was at. And so the founder of Rap Remnant, a guy named Chris Brown out of Pittsburgh, he started it. He ran it for 4 years, and some family situations came up to where he said, you know what, I don't have time to put effort into this, and I see it as growing to something huge, but I just can't be the leader for it right now. And he gave up his baby. Like, I got a lot of respect for him. It's a very humble position to say, look, this thing could be awesome, but I'm holding it back. And then he sent out an email to everybody that was on his list and said, hey, I want to sell it. Anybody interested in? And I was coming off a 3-day fast just because I needed to fast. And I had this calling to just, okay, you need to eliminate all your emails and you need to stay on top of your emails. And then after a couple of days of staying on top of that, believe me, I was looking at every single promotion email and seeing if I wanted to delete it or not. Every single email, like hundreds a day. I don't know why that's what I needed to do. And then I got this email from Rap Remnant saying, hey, anybody want to buy this website? And I'm like, this is awesome. Yes, I want to buy it. And that's where we are. And I bought the website in October of 2018. So just 7 months ago.
Wow, get out of here.
Brand new.
I've tweaked a few things. I got some visions for where I want to take it, and we're just working on it from there.
Cool. And I heard through the grapevine that you were gonna have the Marrio Esco live as like a tab on the website or something. That's what somebody,
definitely.
That's what somebody told me. I don't know,
because this goes into where
There's leaks in the company. There's leaks in the company.
Way to like get me on the hook for that.
Now it's documented, brother. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And little do you know, the contracts are already in the mail. No.
Smooth.
No. Go ahead. You don't feel compelled to answer that. Don't worry about it.
No, it's good because it's gonna happen anyway. But
dope. Thank you, brother.
So this is what I want to do. Like, there's a lot going on already for the Christian rappers who have interns and people who have a paid staff, but that's a small percentage of all Christian rappers. So I'm looking at, how do we feed the funnel? How do we help the independent Christian rappers who are doing everything by themselves? How do we help them out? And I'm positioning Rap Remnant to be that. And so on the tab of the website, there's going to be places where you can find people like yourselves that do podcasts. There'll be places where people, just resources for artists. And I'm in the process of making that work. So you got some insider info right there.
Dope.
And one thing that I'm doing is I want Rap Remnant to be a resource for artists, both in spiritual development and financial stability.
Love it.
And
that's dope.
With that, anyone who comes in contact with me that wants access to Right Now Media, which is the Netflix of Bible studies, I can give that to them. I pay a monthly fee for that, but you don't. And I give that out because I want you to have biblical resources of all sorts. There's stuff on marriage, finances, communication, leadership, childhood. There's all these VeggieTale series if you want to take a trip down memory lane or show your kids that.
That's dope.
It's the Netflix of Bible studies. You can search by different pastors. You can search by books of the Bible. You can search by topics. Whatever you're wrestling with, it has something for you. And I want you to have that resource. And, if it's 3:00 in the morning and you're struggling with something, watch a video. You don't need to call a pastor and wake them up and anything. And maybe you don't even know a good pastor on that topic. But
not to cut you off real quick, but I hear like a little twang and like a little accent. Where you from?
I am from Rockford, Illinois. It's
that's
right. It's about 90 miles out of Chicago.
Dope.
That's dope. It's like you can look up a pastor. I was like, I'm hearing the twang in there. Like,
hey, Chris, are you familiar with the prayer plug?
The prayer plug.
I'm gonna connect you. I'm gonna connect you after this. I'll connect you.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, well, I could go on a tangent with my history.
No, that's dope, man. So
that's
so
dope,
you want to
man.
provide an opportunity and a pathway for the Christian hip hop independent artists and creatives, and help them move forward by giving them exposure and probably some financial tips, I'm thinking, or like what are some of the things that you have for like blogs or articles or things like that?
So there was one Bible study I started. I wasn't able to lead it the way I wanted to. I wanted to actually like have weekly webinars and stuff like that, but time just got away from me. But it's Venture Academy, and they basically have everything you would cover in a business master's degree.
Wow.
On there. So you talk about return on investments, different cost analysis. They have cash flows, like all this stuff, and they come at it from a Christian perspective. And so you learn about God, and you learn about how to steward your resources.
That's key, man. That's key, man. Hand claps for that. You can't hear it, but the people can hear it. Like, hand claps for that. That's what's up. I love that, bro. I love the vision. I love what you're doing, man. And I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying that it continues to grow and expand. That's another question I have too. Like, do you have plans to do more partnerships? Are you looking for that? Are you looking to build out your team? Like, what are the plans as far as that goes?
Yeah, absolutely. The second part of my mission is for the financial stability of artists. And with that, you can submit your music for free, and I promote it. I put it on the website for free. I don't care who you're signed to. I don't care if you're not signed at all. I don't care about that. I just look at, do you cuss? No. Okay, you passed the first round. Do you demean any people? No. Okay, you passed the second round.
Yeah, so you filter through.
A positive image of Christ. Okay.
Is it just you filtering through these tracks?
Oh yeah.
Man, you got to build out that team, my dude.
I will after I get off this podcast.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, so I'm filtering through them. We do contests often, and we just wrapped up a contest, and me and I Rap Christ, they supplied the beat. They helped filter out the top contest entries. Dope. Then we put it out to social media for them to decide the winner. So the top 3 went out. A Christian rapper won that. And my rewards for those contests are different depending on what it is. For Black History Month, we did a contest, and that person got a microphone. And It was great because the person who won it, he had a lower budget microphone, and
so you got a good upgrade.
Yeah, he got a good upgrade. One person, that wasn't Black History Month. That was in January, International Christian Hip Hop Day. Then Black History Month, there was $100 cash, and then I've been doing advertising packages since then, and there's the free submission, but then there's also the some paid options if you really want to get your music a more boost on Rap Remnant. And I'm planning on growing. I got the partnership with I Rap Christ that we're starting off, and then we're nurturing. There's the 520 Collective, which is a group of people who like Christian hip hop, whether it's artists or promoters or graphic designers.
Dope. Okay, so you're already making moves to partner and stuff like that. That's dope, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, yo, we're gonna be praying for you, bro, on your journey, bro. I'm gonna be hitting you up after this. We're a little bit of crunch of time, so I apologize for that, my brother. But yo, it's a blessing. Yo, you almost got hit. You all right?
That's just a loud motorcycle. I'm actually
about to duck.
Right,
I see you about to jump real quick. Like. All right, brother. Hey, listen, I'm gonna chop it up with you after. I'm gonna connect you with somebody, and I have something to send your way. So,
yo, love what you're doing, bro. I love that you're not just putting up a media site for attention, but you're actually affecting change. You know, you're actually giving to the culture. So I applaud you, bro, and we're definitely gonna be praying for you in your endeavors. And we here to serve as well, bro. If there's anything we can assist, count on us, bro.
Awesome. We'll be in contact. There's some big things coming, and I'm definitely going to be reaching out so that way you guys know about it first and can, run with it with me.
Dope.
Word.
All right, my brother. Grace and peace, my dude.
All right. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right,
No doubt,
no problem,
bro.
man. God bless.